Hi guys, we're going to do corrections from last week's quiz. So you can complete corrections on a sheet of paper, take a picture of those and email them to me, and then I can go into Canvas, excuse me, and update your score in Canvas. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Number one asks which statement is true about the double box and whisker plot. So let's go through each of the options here. So choice A says half of the test scores in your class are between 85 and 100. So your class is the blue graph here, and it says half, which would be 50%, and it's saying 85 to 100. So here's 85, the left end of the box, and then 100 is all the way down here at the end. It's the upper extreme. So if that's 3 of the quartiles, that's 75%. So that one would not be true because it says half right there, and it wouldn't be half, it would actually be 75%. So that one's going to be false. So let's check out choice B. It says 25% of the test scores in your friend's class are above 80. So your friend's class, that's the graph in red here, okay, above an 80. Well, here's 80, that's the median. So anything above that, that's going to be 50%. So because of the 25%, that statement is false. So let's check out C. It says the medians are the same, excuse me, for both classes. So the median for your friend's class is 80 and the median for your class is 90. So clearly those are not the same. So we're hoping that choice D is true. So D says the test scores in your friend's class are more spread out than the test scores in your class. So the friend's class is in red, so it goes from 60 all the way to 100. Okay, so that's a range of 40. And then your class is, it looks like about, it's in between 65 and 70, so 67.5 to 100. So that's going to be definitely a smaller spread in your class, which would make this true that your friend's class has data that is more spread out because the box and whisker plot is longer and it has a bigger range. Okay, number two, we have a new set of data that we're looking at. It says the box and whisker plot shows the monthly car sales for a year for two sales representatives. Compare and contrast the sales of the two representatives. So we have sales rep A in blue here, and then sales rep B in red. So number two says, what's the interquartile range for sales rep B? So interquartile range, that's the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. So first of all, we have to know where is that on the graph? Well, the upper quartile is the right end of the box, so that's 16. And then the lower quartile is the left end of the box, which is down here at 8. So 16 minus 8 gives us 8 for the interquartile range. Okay, number three, which sales rep had more variability or variety in monthly car sales? In other words, which sales rep had a larger spread of data? So that's simply going to be the graph that is longer, the one that has the bigger range. So we can definitely see that sales rep B has data that is more spread out. Okay, number four, and this was the most commonly missed of the 5 questions. Percentage of accuracy for the rest of them was pretty high, but this one I want to say was maybe 50-something%. So it says, which two values are the same for the reps? So choice A says lower extreme and the upper extreme. Okay, well, the lower extreme for sales rep A is 8. The lower extreme for B is 4. So already I can say they don't have the same lower extreme. So I know that's not going to be correct. Okay, choice B says lower quartile and upper quartile. Well, the lower quartile for sales rep A is 12, and the lower quartile for sales rep B is 8. So that wouldn't be true. Okay, choice C says the median and the upper extreme. So let's check that one. The median for sales rep A is 14, The median for sales rep B is also 14. So far that's true. Now the upper extreme. The upper extreme for sales rep A is 16, and it looks like the upper extreme for sales rep B is also 16. So it looks like that one is going to work. Just to double check, let's test out D. Oh, I'm sorry, I read upper extreme. That is not correct. Okay, median and upper extreme. So the median was the same, but then this did not say upper quartile, it said upper extreme. So upper extreme was 20 for sales rep A and was 24 for sales rep B. So those are not the same. Sorry about that. Okay, now checking D, the median in the upper quartile, which is what I was reading a second ago by mistake. So the medians are the same and the upper quartiles are the same. They're both 14 and 16. So D is the correct one. Okay, number 5, both reps sold at least 8 cars per month for the entire year, true or false? So at least 8 means 8 or more. So that would mean that all of the numbers in the data set would have to be 8 or higher. Okay, sales rep A, the lower extreme was 8. So that would be true for sales rep A. But if we look at sales rep B, this person's lowest number was 4. So it would be true for sales rep A, but false for sales rep B. And the question says both. So because it wasn't true for B, we're going to have to say that it is false. Okay, so again, you can complete corrections, take a picture, email those to me, and I can adjust your scores. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thanks, guys. Bye.